we doing, everybody? So today we're looking at week 1, day 1 in this new 4-week program we're putting out. So we're at it kind of split up as far as some days are going to be more of a squat pattern focus with push, some days are going to be more of a pull with a hinge pattern, and then some days are going to be more total body. So today we're focusing on that squat pattern or squatting, lunging, and then we're also focusing on that pushing horizontally and overhead with the upper body. So with all these workouts, we'll always start out with a nice little warm-up. So if you take a look at the program that we sent out to you guys, you're gonna see that warm-up in there. So once you finish that warm-up, we're gonna go ahead and get right into the prime, which is gonna be that little piece that's gonna get us prepared for the workout. So for these first 2 days of the program, that prime is gonna be a test. So we're looking at 2 different tests that we're trying to improve over the course of the next 4 weeks. I did a separate video on the test, but just real quick, we got 2 tests we're doing. The first one is going to be a 5-minute AMRAP for lunges. So it's gonna be reverse lunges. You're gonna be doing them as many as you possibly can for 5 minutes, alternating legs back and forth. We recommend you put a little pad or something under the knee and you touch that pad every time. So you're gonna count your reps 5 minutes straight, as many reverse lunges as you can, and we're gonna try to improve this at the end of the 4 weeks. The second test that we will do during this warm-up is going to be the shoulder tap. So from a plank position, I'm gonna drop my butt down, and I'm gonna alternate tapping those shoulders. So on this one, we're going for max repetitions. So I wanna see how many you can do before you have to put a knee down, or before that form starts slipping, the butt gets way up in the air, you have to stack the shoulders before the form falls off, okay? So we're looking for max reps on that shoulder tap. I want to know how many you can do, and there's a time cap of 5 minutes. Hopefully none of us get there because that's gonna be brutal, okay? So that's gonna be the warm-up. Now get into the official workout. We're gonna start it off. Set A is gonna be a 12-minute AMRAP. All you need is gonna be a red band. We got 3 movements. The first one's a banded front squat. So I'm gonna step into my band. If you have something to sit on, I like to have a little target for my bum. So I'm gonna put this little box here. I'm gonna stand on my band. I'm gonna take it underneath, or take my elbows underneath, so it's right at my shoulders. Elbows are nice and high, kind of grab the band with my fingertips to keep it off my neck. And from here, I'm gonna sit down with control, tap my target, and then bring it back up. I'm not looking for that full deload. I'm just looking for you to touch and come back up. So nice and controlled. We're gonna touch and stand. We're gonna do that front squat. We're gonna do it 12 reps. And then we're gonna go into an overhead press. For the overhead press, the band can stay connected to the feet the same way. Now I'm gonna pull that band up to my shoulders, get my elbows inside the band. So I'm in this nice kind of military press position. And from here, I'm gonna press it straight over my head and bring it right back down to my chest. I'm looking for full range of motion, band at the top of my chest or collarbones, press overhead and bring it back. From the side, I'm making sure as I press, I'm not arching my back, my abs are staying tight the entire time as I move through this shoulder press. So shoulder press will also be 12 reps. And then finally, we have a bicycle crunch. I'm gonna lay it on the ground. I'm gonna make sure my low back is pushed down, hands on the head, trying to bring my elbow towards the opposite knee as I cycle back and forth. I'm looking for 20 total reps there. So those 3 moves are gonna be in a 12-minute AMRAP. You'll set your timer for 12 minutes. You're gonna run through as many rounds as you possibly can. Set B, it's gonna be another AMRAP. This one's only 8 minutes. We got 3 moves and they're all body weight. So the first one is simply going to be a push-up. And when we hit that push-up, I'm only looking for 5 reps, and immediately after, we're gonna go into 20 mountain climbers. So if we're on the ground, we can do a full push-up, chest to floor. We have the option to set one knee down or maybe even both knees down. Just make sure if the knees are down, we still have a straight line from knee to hip to shoulder as we bring that chest forward to the floor and press it up. So the minute we finish our 5 reps, knees are up, knee comes to chest, little hop and switch, shoulders stay over the wrists. We're going mountain climbers for 20 repetitions. So we got 5 push-ups, 20 mountain climbers. We're gonna stand up and go right into a squat jack. Feet start wide. I squat down the middle, I touch, and I'm right back to my squat. So nice and bouncy, out and in, from the side, same thing. It's not the deepest squat in the world, it's meant to be quick. Touch the middle, get back to that squat. So again, push up for 5, climber for 20, squat jack for 10. 8 minutes, non-stop. I'm out of breath already, so it's gonna be a tough one. And then finally the finisher, 4-minute AMRAP, 2 movements. We're gonna need our band again. We're doing an overhead tricep extension. So I'm gonna stand on my band, usually with the heel so it's somewhat behind me. Then I'm gonna grab on 2 hands. I'm gonna take it over my head, little step forward, elbows are gonna pull in tight, and I'm pressing straight up over the head. Trying to keep the rib cage pulled down, abs are tight, elbows are squeezing that imaginary beach ball. So from the front, my elbows, boom, come in. Imagine you're squeezing that beach ball between them, and we're pressing straight up. So we got overhead tricep for 12, and then we got a jump lunge. So I know we already did a bunch of lunges, but this will be the finisher. So it's a nice little lunge, a little hop, a little switch, back and forth. If hopping's an issue, it's just a nice easy step and switch. Back and forth, just like we did in the beginning. So that's that 4-minute AMRAP, nice and short, nice and quick, as many as we can, and that's gonna finish out the workout, okay? So, enjoy day one. If you got questions, comments, feel free to reach out, let us know, and make sure you let us know your score on those tests, because we wanna know what you get the following 4 weeks when we do it again. See you later, guys.